Hello, hello, hello everyone, it's Melissa here in Crafty Max. Hello again, it's me. Friends, it really is me again. I was on just a little an hour ago. Let's see who pops on here with me. We're going to be making this adorable little, I guess you'd call it like a candlestick, a tea light candlestick holder. We're using a wine glass from the Dollar Tree. Hey Sue, how are you doing, girl? Thank you for joining me, guys. Hello, my friends. I see you popping on here. Say hello when you pop on, guys. Or my friends. I know some people don't like me saying guys, but it's part of my vernacular, I guess. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing this evening? Hey, friends. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. Little tea light. Hey, Francis Troop Herrera, how are you doing, girl? Hey, girl. Hey, Doreen, how are you? And Diane Pellegrini, hey, girlfriend. Hey, Cheryl, Sheila McDaniel Couples, how are you, my friend? Hey, Jamie, and there's Pamela Wooden. Thank you so much for those stars, Pamela. Patricia, did I say Pamela? Girl. Patricia, girl, thank you so much for those. Hey, Jerry, how are you? Loretta Kilborn, how are you? Michelle Boyles, how are you, my friend? Hello again, Sharon Antola. Hey, Lily, how are you? I love that name, Lily. Such a sweet name. Hey, Kelly Quinn, how are you? Mary Sue Pearson, Juanita Jenkins, Donna Johnson. I'm doing wonderful, girl. Thank you so much for asking me. Hello, Sharp, how are you doing? Gloria Bricker, my friend. I think Gloria Bricker is a really crafty person too, guys. Yes, she is. Helen Locke, thank you for those stars, girl. 3 weeks straight. Thank you, girl. Hey, Rebecca Estrada, how are you? Kathy Mahoney. Hey, nice seeing you again. You have to do amazing snowman for us, please. I'll try my best. Hey, Helen Ortez, Catherine Roma, doing wonderful. Well, hey, Wilma Crawley, how are you? And Betty Boyer, Sarah Cooper, Bonnie McLaughlin, Todd, and Kaylin. Thank you for those stars, Kaylin. Thank you, girlfriend. Hey, Sheila and Michelle Scalf. Carolyn Holmes Prince. Hello there, girlfriend. Hey, Kaylin, that's Ari. Say hello to you, girl. Hey, Chris Noyles, Deanna Simmons, Nadine. Guys, if you're new to my page, welcome, welcome. I just like to say hello to as many people as I can at the beginning. I just think I love doing that. Good evening, girlfriend. Thank you, Jackie. Carol Muskinnis, thank you for the stars, guys. As y'all know, I have accepted Facebook's Star Challenge, and my challenge is to get 65,000 stars in 1 month. Friends, I think I started it, was it Saturday or Sunday? And I'm a little under 7,000, and then we'll have the 65,000. Then I'm going to be doing those coupon codes for my Etsy shop for $25 each, and there's going to be 26 of you who gets those. Amazing. Hey, Lynn Hughes, and plus I'm going to do some other giveaways, because y'all know I love that. Gabby Johnson, you love the snowman in the back. I know, he's my fave. He's my fave. Hey, Jay Barton. Hey, guys, been working on your Cricut some this week. How many of y'all know that the new Cricut came out today? And how many of you all got it? Because I didn't get it yet. Hey, Christy. Hey, Irene. Veronica Gonzalez. How are you? Irene, thank you for those stars. Hey, Sue Cox. How are you doing? Hey, Sue. Donna. All right, friends. I hope you had your tea. I had, as a matter of fact, coffee. coffee, guys. Speaking of coffee, I do have some more. I'm drinking hot coffee right now, though. And you know, in my teal cup. Yep. Hey, Shirley Yates. Gloria, you went through your new maker now and your air is still new. Oh, girl, you got to justify that one. Sherry, thank you for the stars. Alice, thank you for the stars. I've had a wonderful day, Sheila Logan. Thank you so much. Gloria Bricker, you bought one today. Do you see me turning green? Hey, Melinda Bond. Melinda, thank you for those stars. Guys, thank you so much. Wilma Crawley, hello from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Paula says. Hello. Hey, Lisa Amix. Hello, Nickup. How are you doing, girl? All right, guys, we're getting ready to get started. Sheila Logan from Williamsburg, Missouri. How are you doing? Susan Duncan. And there's Cindy from West Virginia. Hey, Cindy. Cindy. Hey, Cheryl Lamb Hamilton. How are you doing? Y'all have y'all's coffee or tea, beverage of choice? Because we're going to do a little crafting. And this is just a simple little craft, guys, that I'm just going to come on and show you what I've been up to. Got rid of the snakes, Diana. Thank God the copperheads are gone. Now my daughter has black snakes. Yes, welcome to newbies from all over the world. Thank you, Catherine Roma. Yes, faster and can make longer vinyl signs. Oh, Lord, Gloria. Crazy pants. Hey, Juanita, how are you doing, girl? Hey, Kathy. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and bring you down to my table. And I'm going to show you what I've got already here because I didn't want to, like, keep y'all here for 2 hours. Let me take my glasses off so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Now, as you can see, here's the finished product, right? Finished product. Now, I went ahead and primed one of the glasses. What you need to get, if you would like to make one of these, you can even have these as little centerpieces too for your tables. I'm actually going to make some of these for my family reunion in August. And you can use the glass. These are from Dollar Tree, and they're just wine glasses, regular standard wine glass. You can do so much with these, friends. And we're just going to make this tea light candles holder with this. Now, let's see here. You can also use this here, and I went ahead and painted one. Probably for me, Juanita, thank you for those stars. We're at 950 stars, friends. Yay! Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. But this here is another one from the Dollar Tree. And what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to use this one for my family reunion. They're plastic. So I'm thinking with the children that's going to be here, I'm probably going to put some, some of those cute little, pebbles, marbles, sequins, kind of things that you can put in your cups and fill it with water. And I'll probably do floating candles with mine for my table arrangements that I'm going to do. But I went ahead and painted one just to get it started. I wanted to see what it looks like painted, and it really primed well and painted well. And these are the Dollar Tree paints. So I'll go over that as well. And you can see that it's still yellow inside, which I will probably prime that white and paint it white just so that I don't see the yellow if I use it as a floating candle holder, Angie Dunkel, thank you for those stars, sweet friend. Thank you, girlfriend. I appreciate that. I joined late. Hey, Lisa Tomlin, where did you get that super sweet snowman from, please? Oh, Lisa, I got that from Cracker Barrel, from the Cracker Barrel. Now, I went ahead and primed one just so it'll be dry, but I'm going to show y'all how to prime your little glass here so that, because what I like to do, I don't like to go ahead and just throw paint on that, because you would probably have to do like 3 coats of white paint before you can even put your colored paint on there. I just like using primers. I always use primers, even in my my journals, my art journals and things like that. Now, I like the Liquitex gesso. I use this all the time for just about everything, friends. And you can tell, I mean, it takes just a little bit of this too. And this is probably, I don't know, I've used way over half of it. And it doesn't take a whole lot. It doesn't take a whole lot, friends. But if you can't find gesso, then go ahead and just give your glass a couple of coats of paint. If that's all you have, white paint. Your sisters gave you some wine glasses to craft with. I was going to turn them into candle holders. Catherine, that is wonderful, my friend. Now, all I'm going to do, I'm going to start at the bottom. Am I thinking? And we're just going to give it, I like to really do thinner coats instead of thicker coats for my first coverage. I just think it looks better, it's smoother, I don't know, you don't get as many lines as well. But in this case, since I'm doing kind of like a distressed look like this, I'm not really going to be too concerned about getting all of the brush strokes out. Hey, Terry Wiley, how are you doing? Hey, friends. Oh, etching, you can do so much stuff with glass. Yes, you can etch right into this. Oh my gosh. You're only limited by your imagination, friends. Just have fun with it. Crafting should be fun. It should be fun. It doesn't matter what other people's projects look like. What matters is what yours looks like, and if you love it. If you love it, then guess what? It doesn't really matter what other people think, right? Now, I know we do want people to think well of what we do, That's only normal, right? That's normal. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hey Cindy Duval, how are you doing, girlfriend? We'll go ahead and do the stem here. Like I said, I don't really have to get too carried away because the brush strokes really is going to enhance this kind of a piece that I'm doing here. So, and you can go all the way down with long strokes. Okay, long strokes. Here we go, my friends. Very easy to do. Now, like I said, if you don't have a gesso primer, just go ahead and put a couple of coats of paint on it. That will be fine. 50 stars. Oh, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. Now, looking in hindsight, I probably should have used, I probably should have done the bottom first, but at least my hand's big enough to where I can actually get it in this cup. Now, if you have tiny hands, you might want to start on the bottom. Luckily for me, I don't have those dainty little hands. Thank goodness. Now, my sissy MG, she has dainty little hands. My sister Vicky had dainty little hands too. I'm gonna have to hold that though. Get a little paint on me, it'll be all right. After all, we are doing a little painting, aren't we? Doing a little painting. For me, doing crafts like this is very therapeutic. Do y'all find that to be true when y'all do stuff like this? Hey guys, do you put sealer on it? Debbie Smith, good question. Absolutely, you can put sealers on these. And I actually have, and I'll show you here in just a second. You can use any sealer that you want pretty much, all right? Like I said, you don't have to get real perfect with the primer for this project, okay? Now I just gotta get my little fingers out. Let me set this aside. Let me just go over where my fingers touched it. Now we have that one primed, right? I like to absolutely, when you're working on projects, you can use plastic or whatever to wrap your paintbrushes up instead of you having to wash them out so much, because I know I'll come back to the white paintbrush. Now let me go ahead and bring the dry one over, and we're going to go ahead and do some painting. Now, like I said, you can pick out whatever colors you want. These are Dollar Tree paints. The pigments in these paints are actually really good. Now, I love my golden paints. You guys can see, I mean, I've used a lot of that golden paints. That is more of it's like a fluid paint. And then, of course, I have my heavy body paints, which I love with golden. Now, these are level 3 professional paints, which the pigments are just outstanding. But I was pleasantly surprised with the Dollar Tree paints. Friends, I'm thinking I'm going to do an acrylic pour with some Dollar Tree paints because I'm really liking the pigments in these. Have y'all used Dollar Tree paints? Good golly, I was really impressed. Okay, red, white, and we're going to do the blue because I'm doing patriotic. So how are y'all doing this evening? Have y'all had a wonderful day? We're going to probably need a little bit more blue, because we're going to do this part as the blue. Okay, let me grab mine. Let's see if I have my red one. See, when you keep that plastic with your paintbrushes, it keeps them pretty moist. Are y'all commenting? I can't see comments again. Say hello, friends, so I can see you on here. All right, red. We're going to do the top first. I'm going to paint that red. It's very easy. I mean, guys, this is what I'm saying. This is just a fun little craft. Now, if you use the plastic, this would be great to do with your kids too, your grandchildren. Oh my gosh, they would have so much fun with this. Then you can teach them about, you know what, like our Independence Day, military, I mean, oh gosh, all of the holidays for our service people, and it's just wonderful. Here we go, Memorial Day and Veterans Day. And okay, now I'm going to come down here to the bottom part as well. Now I'm going to go up just a little. Now you can tape that off. If you tape it off to get a nice clean line, I would most certainly make sure that your primer is completely dry, because it will rip it off when you rip that paint off, right? Hey there, Irene. Thank you, guys. Hello from Ohio. Hey, Janine. Darjan, how are you doing? Hey, April, guys. Got typical love. Hi from Georgia. Hey there. Hey, Kathy, how are you doing? Hey, girl. Now, 2 coats is best. 2 coats is best. I always like to use 2 coats on just about everything I do. Even when I paint my, oops, that went up a little bit. Even when I paint my walls in my home, even if it says primer, paint and primer and paint, no, I'm still going to paint it twice. That second coat just really sets it off, doesn't it? All right, now there's the red. And you can paint this red, that white, and that blue, or you can, you know, it's your project, so do what you want. Hey, Debbie Ritz, how are you doing? Hey, Karen Smith Lee. Hey, guys, thank you for joining me. Dollar Tree paint works really good. Yes, Kaylin, I'm telling you, I'm really enjoying the Dollar Tree paint. Very much so. All right, now I'm going to do the stem. I mean, look how pretty that is. It was really, really pretty. Now, I'm going to try not to touch that red paint because you know what will happen? It will, it'll turn pink if I get a little bit of that red mixed in with my white paint. We don't want to do that, do we? You made Christmas glasses and baked them in the oven. Shirley, girlfriend, you're talking my language. Girl, you are talking my language. You can do so many different projects with these. So many different holidays. Friends, y'all could do Valentine's Day. You could do some for birthdays. Even with your kids, you can create some really stinking cute ones for them. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be fun? All different colors. You put polka dots on them. Oh gosh, you're only limited by your imagination, right, friends? Only by your imagination. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the blue. We're going to do the blue, my friends. Let's put this one in with that one. How are y'all doing? Guys, if y'all would like, follow and share my page. If you haven't, if you're new to my page, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to go straight down, straight up. Now, one thing about this Dollar Tree paint, it is really pigmented. This blue is like major coverage. Now, you don't have to worry too much in here because, you know, we're going to put the florals in it. Right? We're going to put the florals. So it's perfectly okay. Carrie Andrew, thank you for the stars. Friends, we probably lack about 5,000 stars to get the 65,000 stars. For those of you who are new to my page, I'm one of the creators that is doing that Facebook star challenge. Facebook sent me a star challenge to do, like some of the other creators. You've probably watched quite a few of them. There's quite a few of us that took the plunge and took the challenge. And mine was 65,000 stars. Can y'all believe that? Oh my gosh. I think I had the highest stars to get than anybody. Crazy pants. My friend Scott Waterman, he only had to get like 10,000. And I'm going to go ahead and dry that top just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm going to use my heat tool, my heat gun here. I love this thing. I use it when I do a lot of embossing on my projects. See, I'm going to have to clean that stem up just a little bit. Yeah, just a little. There we go. Oh my gosh, friends. Do y'all hear that rain? Crazy pants out there right now. Holy moly. Holy moly, people. Holy moly. Let me move this aside. We're going to just turn this around instead of me having to lift that, right? That's much better. Now, don't be concerned about how dark this is. You can most certainly just do lighter, real thin, lighter coats. You would want to dab your paintbrush off until there was hardly any paint to create that. But what I do, I just go ahead and get it a really good coverage, and then I'll go back over it with white paint. I love it. Or you could just leave it solid blue. Remember, friends, this is only a suggestion. This is the way I wanted to do it. And if you do something like this, you'll do it the way you want, right? And here we go. I love this. Like I said, this is so therapeutic for me. Just doing something this simple. I love it. Okay, now once again, I'm going to put the paintbrush in my little plastic to keep it nice and moist. And I'm going to bring over my little heat tool again. I'm going to dry this. Can y'all hear me over this? It looks good dark blue. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Sure does. Oh, yeah. And I use parchment paper. You can use wax paper. You could use like clean pad paper, but I'd be careful with that. Plastic. Glass, you could use glass, but when I'm using glass on glass, you got to be careful not to break it. So, yes, we are getting it in Florida too. Are you, Sandra? Hey, Sandra Rose. What did you get, Monica? My very first Cricut maker? No, not the 3. Oh, okay. Girl, that is wonderful. I am so glad you did. How many of you all have the Cricut? Do y'all have any of the Cricuts? I have to tell you, I use my Cricut probably twice a year, and I ended up giving my Cricut maker to my BFF. Y'all know BFF, right? So, yeah, because she would use it more than I would. Barbara Brock, thank you for the stars. We have 1,400 stars, friends. Thank you so much. There's a little glob of paint right there. I'm going to try to dry it just a little bit. You have the Explorer, Angie Dunkel. I love the Explorer too, girlfriend. I had that one. I think there was an Explorer 2 that I had. I had the original. I still have the original. That's crazy. That's short, and I just rubbed that right off, friends. Yes, I did. I will tell you one thing about this paint. It does take a little bit longer to dry than my Goldens. Yeah, and I barely, and I mean barely, friends, touched that stem, and that paint came right off right there. I needed to touch it up anyway. And we'll go over that with primer. That needs a little bit of primer right there. And then I will put the heat tool one more time. Love, love, love this. Oh yeah, I love to scrapbook. Oh my God. That's how the journey started into crafting, I think. It was all of the scrapbooks that me and BFF got into. I went to scrapbooking retreats. Do y'all remember scrapbooking retreats? And do they still do them? Judith Turner, thank you for the stars. Michelle Campbell, thank you for the stars, girls. I appreciate that. We're going to hit that challenge, and then we're going to give some, we're going to give away over $650. $650 worth of coupon codes. Yes, we are, friends. Now that's pretty dry right there. Pretty dry. They still do retreats? Oh God, I would love it. I would love to go to another scrapbooking retreat. Now I'm getting into you're getting a sublimation printer, Carrie Andrew? Girl, that is wonderful. Sharon Antola, thank you for the stars. 23-week streak. Sharon Antola, 23-week streak. Girl, thank you so much. Carrie Andrew, thank you for those stars. 2-week streak, girl. Thank you guys. Y'all are just so wonderful. I will start to watch them. Oh, there you go. Yes, they still have retreats. Oh, wow. They do virtual crops now, Melinda. I'm not surprised. Okay, I think that's good for now. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead. Now, I will do the rim as well, friends. You know you need to do the rim, but I'm going to do the rim last, and because that way I can turn it this way and let it dry. So that's no biggie. Now we're going to go ahead and take the white paintbrush. Okay, we're going to take the white paintbrush, and you want to make sure that you get a lot of that paint off of your brush. If you want to kind of distress it like this one. Okay, see this here? This is what I'm going to do with it. Kind of distress it just a little bit, and it's like a little candle thingy. You can even turn these up this way. Okay, look how pretty that is. That's even pretty as well. You can turn it that way, put some water in it. You know, you can put those water, it's eluding me at the moment, but they're like beads and things like that that you can put in there. And then you could put water, and then you could do floating candles, which would be gorgeous with that too. Could you see that sitting on a table? Oh, it's just so pretty. You can use it like that, or you could use it as your little tea light candle holder. Okay, friends? Now we're going to go ahead, take the paintbrush. Let's get some of this paint off. Get a lot of that paint off, friends. Oh, yes, Vaughn. Girlfriend, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. You really want your paintbrush pretty dry. Just barely any of that paint on there, okay? See that? Just barely any of that paint on there. Make sure you get up underneath just a little bit. And you can have some white patches, that's okay. That is perfectly okay. And of course, it's your project. You can do whatever you want with it, right? You can paint this again red. Now, I do notice that this red is not as dark as this. This is with my golden paints. I used my golden paints with this one, and you can definitely see the difference in the color, but this is still pretty. It's still very, very pretty, okay? I just wanted y'all to see what, you know, you can do with. Now this is really pretty going over that blue. That blue is just like, I'm loving that blue. This blue is darker than the blue I used with the golden paints. Now the golden paints, I used the blue called Magnesium. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite blue ever. Favorite blue ever. Look how pretty that is. Look how pretty. Jennifer Galindo, thank you for those stars, girl. Thank you. And see how I have not even dipped that in any more paint. It's just a little bit of paint is all you need. That's all you need. And you can go back with it, back over it with some more blue if it's too much blue for you. Because this blue for the Dollar Tree paint is really very deep. I love it. I really love it though. I'm loving that look. See, this is the Magnesium blue from Golden. You can see the difference in them, but I really love that. Now, let's go ahead and just dry that a little bit. You like that blue? I love it. Oh gosh, that dark blue is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Now, normally I would let these dry in between really good so that when I pick them up, I wouldn't be getting blue and stuff all over everything, you know? Yeah. Let me go ahead and turn my hot glue gun on too, because we're going to go ahead and put some florals on here. But I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit more and get that blue off there that I got on there. Now you're not going to see down here because the florals are going to be there, right? And I may even go over this red again, maybe with another coat just to see with the Dollar Tree paints if it will be a little bit more vibrant. I think I really would like that to be a little bit more vibrant. What do y'all think? You like cobalt blue? I do too, Carrie. Oh my gosh. I do, but I have to say I love my Magnesium blue. Love it, love it, love it. That's my favorite blue ever. Favorite blue ever. Okay, we're going to go over this one more time because I really would like that to be a little redder. I'm thinking. And I'm going to put less white on it since it's not as vibrant as my other paint. Okay. I'm not going to do underneath it, just the top here. Just the top and around the stem, right around the heart here. Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can dry that and see if it's a little darker. Oh, Debbie Schultzer, thank you so much for the stars, girl. 2 weeks straight, friend. Thank you so much. We got 2,000 stars. Friends, I may hit that 65,000 stars tomorrow. Y'all are the best. Hey, Molly Bird, how are you doing, Molly? Hey, Lynn Walter Hughes. Blues and yellows are your favorite? Jennifer, they're beautiful colors together, girl. They are. Hey, Gloria Gomez. Brenda Moller-Lee, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Carol Lee, how are you? Hey, Doris Antoine, how are you, friend? May I say thank you for showing us how to do this craft? Oh, thank you, Doris. I appreciate that, my friend. Hey, Judith Turner, Sherry Sheridan. How are you, my friend? It's still drying very matte. But it is pretty. It's pretty. There you go, friends. Oh, thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate that. Now, this is what we have so far. This is what we're aiming for, right? Little tea light. Or you can turn it up this way. It is so pretty either way. I'd love both of them. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and let's move the paints. Let's do it that way. Let me wrap this back up. Because, friends, I'll probably be in my craft room for a little bit tonight. Just doing some crafts. I'm going to be working on something that my friend Angie Dunkel wants me to show, and that's a notebook thing that I do from the Dollar Tree. I use Dollar Tree notebooks. Oh, friends, it's stinking cute. All right, now we have some florals from the Dollar Tree that we're going to hot glue on here. I'm just going to maybe bring it over a little bit closer so y'all can see. Okay, I'll move that one right there. There you go. That's a little bit better, isn't it? Hey, Ruby Woods, how are you doing? Hey, guys, blue is your favorite color, Betty. Oh, gosh. That's wonderful. All right, now I'm going to snip off 2 of the blue, 2 of the red, and 2 of the white. Let me get my little snips. And I'm going to snip those babies down pretty low there, kind of like that. And I do like a little bit of the greenery on it. I will probably take some of the greenery off because I don't want to use too much greenery. I did some and painted them black with red and white letters to spell joy. Oh gosh, I bet those are beautiful, Sally Bennett. Oh, see you guys. Y'all already do so many crafts. Y'all are so good. I love it when we crafty people get together. And we get such wonderful ideas from each other. Now you can also do one for like fall. You could paint this stem, the stem and this here green, and then you could paint this orange, and you could have like streaks of green going through it, and do some fall florals with it. You can make a, oh, that'd be adorable too. That'd be stinking cute. See, my mind just races, friends. I'm going to show us what you do with the notebooks. Yes, I am, Rosanna. I sure am. Oh, it's an adorable. It's so cute. I do have one over, a couple of Christmas ones I did. I could show you what they'll look like. Let me go ahead and bring those over and I'll show you. They're stinking cute. They are adorable. But this is what I did with some notebooks from the Dollar Tree. See that, friends? It's so cute. La 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 la. Of course, I won't do Christmas ones. But I did a craft show and I sold tons of these things. But these would be even good little crafts with your kids or for like school. Or, I mean, I love receiving things like this. Are y'all like me or am I the only biggest kid around? That's all I got to say. I must be the biggest kid around. I'll show you what it looks like here. This is one of them that's open, okay? And on the inside you have coordinating paper. Yeah, there you go. Because you know everything has to coordinate, right? Well, in my book it does anyway. Yeah, I love them. It's real easy. Okay, now we got the 2 red, 2 blue, and 2 white. And I also have some of these cute little fillers that we're going to put in there as well. I don't know, I just like little fillers, friends. What can I say? All right, now I'm going to start. Okay, y'all may think I'm crazy, but that would be cute, a cute pumpkin. Yes, Sandra Rose, I'm telling you, girlfriend, you're only limited by your imagination. When am I going to do the notebooks? I'm going to do it live. Yes, I am, Valerie. And I will let y'all know when I'm going to do that. All right, now I need some glue. I need some glue sticks, people. Hold on. Glue sticks. It's a good thing that I have stocked my craft room. I think I finally have everything in here from my shop that I need. Now, I am absolutely going to hot glue these florals right on here. Yes, I am. We'll start with the red, okay? Start with the red. You really love this. Thank you, Sharon Panetta. Now, you might see that this stem is a little long right there. I may have to snip that stem just a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be hidden. You see that greenery? I love the greenery. I really love it. I may have to move it down. We'll see. Okay, there's the red. I'm going to do white because you know I got to go red, white, and blue. If I'm doing patriotic, are y'all like that? I go red, white, and blue. And you can see red, white, blue. It's crazy how I do that. Okay, now I'm going to do the white. I'm going to do the white. You have never scrapbooked Linda Williams. I don't know if we can be friends, girl. What the what? It's okay. You know, not everybody does everything, right? It's all right. It's perfectly okay. And, you know, my sister, oh gosh, which one was it? Vicky? She didn't like scrapbooking. Now, my sister Susan did. And I'm sure that my sister Mary Gay. No, she's the one that said it was too much work. She said it was too much work. I wonder if she remembers that. Yeah, she said it was too much work. Okay, I'm going to have to snip those flowers. I don't really care for that. Okay, the red, white, and blue. And I'm going to alternate again. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue all the way. Yes, Kathy. Oh, that's right, Kathy. Hey, Sherry Cooper, how are you doing, girl? And see, you really don't have to worry about the stems too much because they're not going to show, right? They're not going to show. Look how pretty that is already, though. And then when we add these cute little sprigs, I'm telling you, it's just a cute little craft. And all of this is from the Dollar Tree. Now, if you don't like as much greenery, you can go back and snip them out, or you can just go ahead and take them off before you even. See this, I'm going to snip off just a little bit more. Just a little bit more, friends. And I like to go ahead and place it to see what it's going to look like before I actually hot glue it, okay? Protect my fingers. Oh gosh, I know, Sharon. Girl, you gonna get on to me, aren't you? I knew you would. It's because she knows I burned my fingers before on my hot glue gun. That Ryobi hot glue gun, friends. Oh my Lord Jesus, that thing is hot. It is hot. Is this a candle holder? Adorable. Yes, my friend. Yes. Oh, thank you, Valerie McDonald. Yes, see here? This is one that I did. It's really, really cute. Really cute. Now you can use it as a tea light candle holder. I would probably do battery operated ones, especially if you have children, or you can flip it this way. You can flip it that way, right? And then you can put water in it with some really cute little pebbles and then do some floating candles in it. Would be as adorable as well. Ah, thank you, Tara Lopez. Girl, for those stars. Thank you, Tara. Look at you, girl. Tara. Tara, you are so funny with those stars. Thank you, my friend. Oh, Lord Jesus. She is just a hoot. Oh, my God, she's a hoot. She's a hoot. Now, you can use these flowers, and Dollar Tree also has, if you want to keep it the same, you could do that one, or you could do those. You can do whatever you want. I kind of just like the floatiness of this one, if that makes sense. I don't know. I just really like this one. Tara, thank you, girl. I appreciate that. Guys, we're at 2,400 stars. 2,400 stars this evening. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to bring that down just, and I'm probably, I don't know, I think I'm going to snip off a few of these, a few of the greenery. I don't want too much greenery floating around up there. Make them a little smaller. Now let me add the last blue one. We're going to put that blue one right in here. Let's take that off just a little bit more. Hey friends, I see y'all popping back on here. Did Facebook knock y'all off? Okay. Let's put it right in here, I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I like it tucked in there like that. Let's tuck it in there, friends. What do y'all think? Dollar Store has beautiful flowers yesterday. See? I'm telling you, you can take this concept. Take this concept and just do whatever colors you want. They have my Dollar Tree had quite a variety of this paint. And this is that rich art paint. My gosh, it's something else. And it's an acrylic paint. It's an acrylic. Oh, Tara, thank you, girlfriend. And you gave me stars again. Girl, thank you so much. Now, if you see that some of them are sticking out a little bit more, friends, just snip a few of them off if it's too much, okay? And you can tuck them. Don't be afraid to maneuver them around a little bit if you want. That's what I like to do. This one's like giving me a little fit right there. There we go. Now, let's go ahead. And I want to add a little bit more. Y'all know me. I like to add dimension, right? I like to add dimension. So I'm going to add just a few sprigs. Just a few sprigs here and there. Not too many. It'll just make it look a little cuter. It'll give it a little bit more interest, okay? Now see how I like to just tuck it under there first before I hot glue? Are y'all a hot glue or sticker first and then like, oh my God, you don't want it there and then you try to get it off? Or do y'all do like I do? There's that one. Let's find this. Thank you, Wanda. Hey, Wanda Falk, how are you doing, girl? Did we get you straightened out today? I hope BFF, she was telling me everything. Oh yeah, I love this. So we're gonna add it right there. Now, how many of you guys are gonna do something like this? And let me tell you, that sticks really well to that glass. Really well. Tuck it up under there. See how pretty that is? When you start tucking. You start tucking, my friends. Yes, you do. And I can tell you, I'll probably be trimming these florals a little bit more. Just a little bit. Kind of like that. And I'll probably add just a few, maybe right up in here. I don't know why with this one I want to do that. I'm going to walk on the beach with my husband. Oh, Valerie, you have fun, girl. I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous of that. Oh, yowzers. Yeah. So jealous of that. You have fun with your honey. You would like to make a snowman. Oh, Lisa. Thank you, Sandra Rose. I appreciate that. Y'all are the best. Y'all know that. I like the extra small flowers. Yes, dimension. I love dimension. Love it, love it, love it. Now, you don't necessarily have to add as many as I'm doing. You can add more. You can add less if you want. Right underneath there. See how this one's coming up? And that would probably snip that off. Let's snip that one off. Just a little. Bring that down. And it's probably all this greenery. I have more greenery on this one than I do that other one. I don't know. And you know, you can just, hey, cut it off, friends. Remember, just look at it at different angles. If you don't like it, you know, take off what you don't like and fluff her around. Now I'm going to add just a few up at the top, I'm thinking. Just a few up the top. And I still have to distress the top of this, right? Let's see if I can get that. Oh yeah, I'm loving that. Absolutely loving that part. Oh, Carol Miskinnis, thank you for the stars, girl. Thank you so much. Oh, I am loving that. Let's just stick that down in there. Real sweet like, I love that. Really, really, really love that. Well, this one definitely looks different than the one with the golden paints. I probably will not make them. I don't need any more sit around stuff. Oh, Evelyn. You are so funny. You know, and that is so true, isn't it? Oh my gosh. You just have to ask yourself, okay, do I want anything else? Do I want anything else? Now this one, it looks like it's absolutely down a little bit too far. So let's take that out because we want to get that tucked up under there. I don't know what it is. Let's take this little piece off because we just want it tucked up in there. Carlotta, thank you for the stars, girl. 2 weeks straight, Carlotta, thank you so much, girl. Yeah, that's better. See how cute that is? I don't mind that one or that one, but the other one I just didn't really care for there too much. Now let's go ahead and distress the top of that real quick. Now remember what I said, make sure your paintbrush is really dry. You do not want a wet paintbrush. You want it to be as dry as possible. See, that is a lot of paint right there. You want to get some of that paint off. And I really use a light hand with this. I think I'm going to go with the side. This paint definitely works different than my goldens. Okay, I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to leave it just like that. Let's dry the top of that. Okay, and I got paint on my hands, peeps. Paint on my hands. Thank you, Betty Jean. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. It won't take much to dry that little bit. Now let me take a look at this paint because this is acrylic paint and it really is almost really matte, okay? You see how matte looking that is? And I don't know if I'm liking that, so I'm going to have to change it up just a little bit because let me show you with my goldens. You see how shiny and smooth and pretty that is? See how that looks there? See how gorgeous that is with those golden paints? The Dollar Tree paints, they're still really, really good paints. The pigment in them I really, really love, but they're flat. See how much more flatter they are? Now, I like a little bit of shine with mine, so let me get some Mod Podge and I'm going to shine this up. Now, before that though, before you put any florals on, I didn't want to spray this because it's inside and it's raining outside, but you can get some Mod Podge gloss. This is gloss, iridescent acrylic sealer. Iridescent, let me turn the camera around so y'all can see this. This is some good stuff, friends. I use this a lot as well. If you want like a glimmery shine to it, this is really pretty and it's a clear coat. You can use this Mod Podge and they have matte, they have gloss, they have several different ones. You can choose the one that you like. I really like this one, okay? It's the Iridescent Acrylic Sealer by Mod Podge. I love, love, love this. And I would have sprayed this. Now, I did not need to do it with this one because the golden paints are just stunning and beautiful and glossy. Now, this one, what I'm going to do, now I would have sprayed this if I was doing this outside, you know, if I wasn't doing it live and I could have sprayed it outside, because you want to spray that outside because it is so strong. But let me get my Mod Podge. Hold on for a second. And I do have some from the Dollar Tree. Hold on. Hold on, my friends. Let's see. I don't want matte. I want gloss. I want the gloss. Okay, friends? We want the gloss, and I'm going to show you how we're going to take care of that, all right? Oop, don't mean to get in front of you. Oh, there you go. You could add a little glitter to, oh, yes, you can. See, when you do your Mod Podge, friends, you most certainly could add glitter. Now, you can, there's even clear gloss, clear gloss that you can get that has glitter in it. There's so much stuff out on the market that you can use. Oh gosh, friends, if y'all knew how much stuff I had, y'all would think, Melissa, you lost your mind. Now this is also a sealer, and it will seal the paint in, okay? Let me get my paintbrush. Let's see. We'll use this one. We'll use this one. And it really doesn't take much. Now I'm not going to do... you could have done this before. Now, it looks white when it goes on, but it does dry clear. It does dry clear. Make sure you get those ends really good, too, around that. Because, you know, your fingers are going to be touching that. All right. And I'm going to go ahead and do underneath as well, because I would like a little bit of that shine. A little bit of that shine. You can use this as a glue. You can use it as a glue too, friends. Mod Podge is my friend. That's all I got to say. Now, you can pick up this little bit of Mod Podge at the Dollar Tree. Remember, this is a Dollar Tree craft. Everything I've used is from the Dollar Tree. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this as well, because I want to give that a little bit of a shine. See how that's going to be shiny now? Now, if you like the matte look, go ahead and leave it matte. That's okay too. No big deal. And I'm not going to use too much, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit to give that a little bit of a shine. Just because, like I said, friends, I like for the light to bounce off. I don't care for matte stuff too much, because matte things, unless it's a lipstick, I don't like matte stuff too much because it seems like it absorbs the light. I like things that are glossy because the light bounces off of it, and I just love that reflection. Now, know this though, just like with gloss paint, gloss will show more imperfections than matte does. Okay, did y'all know that? I'm sure y'all knew that though. I'm probably not telling y'all anything new, right? Probably not telling you anything new. Now looky here. Okay, and I could hit that with my heat gun too, just to dry that a little bit quicker. Okay, you see that shine now? Isn't that shiny? I love that, and it will dry like that. It will dry like that. See that? See that little gloss to it now? Isn't that pretty? Love it. So here's the Dollar Tree. There's the Dollar Tree, my friends. Okay. And here's the one with the goldens. And like I said, you can flip those over, put water in them, put some of those little pebbles in them too. And we'll be careful with this one because that's still a little wet. See that? You can add to it. It's really cute. Really, really cute. But a very simple little craft, right? Or you can make them into tea lights. Tea light candle holders. And I got those from the Dollar Tree as well. So you can do this whole thing, this one here, from the Dollar Tree stuff. What do you think, friends? Once again, my favorite is the dark blue. Do you really? I love that. Absolutely love that. Especially with those flowers. Especially with those flowers. Yep. It's personal preference, isn't it? Some may like the lighter blue. Some may like the darker blue. I love it. Would be beautiful one done for Christmas. Mary Nunger, you should see the ones at Christmas time. OMG. You need to show us what kind of paint you use on this. All spray paint or out of the bottle paint. Delita, I showed the paints, girlfriend, when I first started. These are the Rich Art acrylic paints from the Dollar Tree. All right, from the Dollar Tree. And this one right here. These are all Dollar Tree paints. Dollar Tree florals, okay, and Dollar Tree tea lights. There you go. Yes, these are all from the Dollar Tree. You can pick out whatever kinds of flowers you want. You don't even need to do the red, white, and blue. You could do other colors. I mean, you could do Valentine's Day when it's Valentine's Day, Easter, 4th of July, of course, patriotic, anytime patriotic, Christmas, fall, Halloween. You should see the Halloween ones. Oh my gosh. You could put eyeballs on those things, but y'all know I don't like eyeballs. Y'all know, right? Dollar Tree paint. Yes, Dollar Tree paints. Yeah, I showed everything. And the Mod Podge is also from the Dollar Tree. That's what I used to gloss it up, right? Because the Dollar Tree paints were a little matte. So, but I like a little gloss, so that's what I use to make it glossy. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, thank y'all so much. All right, I'm gonna bring you up. Now remember too, sorry guys, y'all see my, let me flip you back around. Oops, not that one. Oh, this one. There you go. Flip you up. Did I do it again? Let's see, can y'all read that? Nope, that's good. All right, now remember too, you can use these. These are from the Dollar Tree. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to paint the inside of this white. I'm going to prime it white, and then I'm going to paint it white. And then I'm going to probably do the same thing, but I think what I'm going to do is go over with the golden paints on this one. Because I like mine a little bit lighter, like this one. Like that one. But if you like the darker blue, I do love that dark blue. I have to say that dark blue is stinking cute with this. It's adorable. It's adorable. Do you see the gloss now? You see that gloss? What an amazing one. And you can even go over a little bit more white with that if you want. So it's totally up to you. But remember, you can also turn them this way. You can turn them this way, set them on your table like that. Put water in and put some pebbles in and put some floating candles. Adorable. Adorable. Sorry guys, I don't even see the comments going. Oh my gosh. What did Melinda do? Did I miss something? Let's see here. Thank you for flipping. You're welcome. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's see. I'm going to try to mop napkins on one of those. Yes. All right. That is another little craft. You can Mod Podge your napkins on this. Did y'all know that? You can Mod Podge your napkins on this. Yep, friends, you sure can. You know how I showed you with the, you can even, if you had a plain cloth, you can even do that with your napkins. But yeah, you can do that with this as well. Yes, I've done that too, friends. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. It sounds like it's storming outside. Let's see here. Those are cute. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Have a blessed evening. And I will see y'all tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. As always, I say good night. Yep. This is the snowman I got from the Cracker Barrel. And remember, guys, this was about 3 years ago when I got it. They didn't have it year before last or last year. I wanted to cry my eyes out. They had a sitting snowman that looked like this. His little legs dangled, the same colors, the same ears. He even had like, I don't know, what do you call those things? The ear thingies going over his head. It was stinking adorable. But if y'all have one and you want to sell him to me, I'll take him. I will purchase him from you. All right, guys, y'all have a blessed night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, guys.